Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday I've been going through some of the comments on the last video we did on how the Hustlers Fund might land the Mamamboga, Boda Boda, and the poor in the jail. I mentioned about how Johnson Sakaja exposed William Samoei Ruto during the campaign on how the bottom up might not work, and the Hustlers Fund was promising would not even be helpful to anyone in this country. But then people have been asking me to bring that video. Some people have reached to me through the WhatsApp and the comment section. So because of that, I have decided to come back and bring here that video so that you can listen to the Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja when he was deconstructing William Samoei Ruto's bottom up. And if people were careful to listen to Johnson Sakaja during the campaign time, especially before he joined William Ruto, by that time he was with Musalia Mudavadi, and of course he was in Mount Kenya. In fact, he was addressing the people from Mount Kenya in the church. Those are the people he told openly through a proper calculation, which could easily be interpreted by anyone to understand that whatever Ruto was talking about, it was not going to happen. This was just a popular narrative to make sure that he is winning the vote. First of all, I wanted to listen to Johnson Sakaja, and then from there we will continue with this conversation.
Padri atakubaliana na mimi ya kuwa kwa Biblia ni makosa kutumia maskini vibaya. Ni makosa kudanganya maskini. Ni makosa to take advantage of the poor. Kwa sababu hata kama watu ni maskini, sio wajinga. Si ni kweli? Hata kama watu ni maskini, sio wajinga. Kuna wale wanazunguka, wanasema ati watatoa pesa wapatie watu kwa directly. Ati bottom up. Ati atoe pesa, apatie kila mtu ambaye anafanya biashara ndogo. Unajua Kenya hii, hata kama hatuna pesa wote, sisi sio wajinga. Na acha niwaambie tu kwa mfano. Wale ambao wanafanya kazi ndogo ndogo, ile artisans, unajua artisans, wale wako kwa market wanajenga maseremala, wale wanajenga vitu ya chuma, Kenya mzima ni milioni 7. Haya, wale ambao ni hawkers, si unajua hawkers, na wale wanafanya biashara kwa market, biashara na ambao tunawaheshimu na lazima tuwasaidie, ni milioni 8. Sijui kama tuko pamoja. Wale ambao Kenya mzima ambao wanafanya small traders, service providers, boda boda, watu wa saloon, wote ni milioni 3. Alafu wale wakulima wadogo wadogo, unajua ni wangapi? Kenya mzima milioni 4. Hao watu wote ni milioni 22. 22 million Kenyans in the informal economy. Ukiamua kuwapatia wote ati pesa 100,000, je, wanasema watawapea 100,000? Hiyo ni trilioni 2, 2.2 trillion. Na budget ya Kenya ni trilioni 3. Sio ni uongo? 2.2 trillion ati ndio bottom up kwa wafanyi biashara wadogo, kwa budget ya 3 trillion. Tunaweza kuwa ni maskini, lakini sisi sio wajinga. Na ukisema ni ile wanasema 20 billion governor. If you give 20 billion to these people, kila mmoja atapata shilingi 900 kwa mwaka mmoja. Hapo umewasaidia. Njia ya kusaidia uchumi na wafanyabiashara na watu wadogo ni ile Musalia anasema. Kwanza tuache ufisadi, tuache kuiba. Ya pili, tupunguze ushuru. Reduce the tax, it is too high. Hata gasi imepanda na 300. Akina mama, si mnajua mnatumia gas. Punguza hiyo tax, utaokota zaidi mingi kwa Wakenya. Alafu punguza budget. Hatuhitaji budget kubwa hivyo, kidogo. That is the real rejuvenation of the economy. So hiyo ndio ukweli ambao naomba padre na viongozi wa kanisa tusikubali uongo. Kenya tunaweza kuwa sisi maskini, lakini sisi si wajinga. Tutazidi kutembea na nyinyi, tukihubiri amani, tukihubiri siasa ambayo inaleta Wakenya pamoja, ambayo itashikanisha mtu.
Now, during this time, Sakaja was still the senator of Nairobi County, and by that time he was moving with Musalia Mudavadi around the country. Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and they have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing so that another time, once you release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, anyone who comment, those who have joined channel membership, and those who are super chatting us, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Then again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up. And by the way, by giving it a thumbs up is also another way of supporting our content. Thank you, and back to our discussion. It is now coming clear that the Hustler Fund, like we said yesterday, is going to be very hard to be accessed. It is even more expensive than any other bank loan. The difference between Hustlers Fund and a bank loan is merely 3%, because Hustlers Fund is charging an interest of 10% and the banks are charging 13%. So a government giving you a big interest on money they collected from you as taxes. At least for the bank, we understand they are in business. So this thing has been made so much hard for anyone to access. The threats that comes in of signing an undisclosure agreement so that you can be jailed in case you default. It makes everyone scared to move near this hustler thing. And the reason behind this, for those who have listened very keen to Nairobi Governor, Sakaja, you now understand. Before Sakaja joining William Samoei Ruto, he was saying the truth because he was articulating things when he was focusing on how the economy was behaving and the future in case someone was to take over from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Sakaja was very articulative and he was speaking the truth. Mudavadi was also doing the same. They were saying the truth. If you listen to Mudavadi before he joining William Samoei Ruto, he was a man you could trust that in case he get a chance to lead, he can revive the economy, because he was not lying. He was saying exactly what was supposed to be done: reduce taxes. If Ruto will reduce taxes today, I think people can afford food. We will not buy unga at 200. It will be 60 or 70 there. Those are the things Mudavadi and Sakaja were talking about. It was making sense. But the issue of bottom up, Sakaja rubbished it, and of course he had concrete reason why he believed that it was not capable. Because you see, people who are in business, 20 million. Those are the small scale traders. So if you want to give Hustlers Fund, according to him, you are giving 2.2 trillion shillings. And then the budget is 3 trillion. So how do you manage to run the economy and the government if you are going to give this money out? Definitely it was something that was not going to work. And that's what Sakaja was saying, ni makosa kudanganya maskini. Na pia hata kama sisi wote hatuna pesa, sisi pia sio wajinga. We might not have money, but we are not stupid. Funny enough, Sakaja was addressing the people in the church in Mount Kenya region. But these are the same people who voted for William Ruto overwhelmingly. Someone came, he gave a warning, maybe God was speaking through him, but again they refused to listen to this person. They made a wrong decision. But again, the same person, because it was for his personal interest, like any other politician, he found a room in William Ruto's house because he wanted to become Nairobi governor. Uhuru was bringing Igathe, and he had no chance there. He knew the truth, but because of personal political interest, he had no otherwise but to join William Samoei Ruto. So that is the truth of the matter. Bottom up, it was a scam. Hustlers Fund was also a scam. It is now coming clear that the way these people were putting this thing, it was just to give them votes, but they have no plan, no idea on how to implement it. Even Uwezo Fund is a little bit fair. The issues of youth fund, women fund, it is fair compared to what Ruto is bringing to the people. Raila was bringing the 6,000 to those families that cannot manage, the poor families, Baba Care. this was going to be implemented. But they rubbish it. They said they're going for Hustlers Fund. So compare Baba Care and Hustler Fund. Which one is hard? Now, the rules they're putting there, you will run away, you will be scared. And they're making it with an intention to scare you so that you will not apply for that. Because even again, they don't have that money. That is the mess we are in now as a country. So youth, prepare to suffer more if you wanted to depend on this thing to run your own business. Look for other means, and we will suffer for the next 5 years.
Hakuna bottoms up. Ukihesabu tunapatia watu pesa kila mtu. Biashara bottom up how? Ni uongo. Wale ambao wako informal sector, watu wa jua kali. Wale wa market, hawkers, artisans, maseremala, Kenya mzima ni 20 million. Ukapatia laki moja, that is 2 trillion. Itatoka wapi kwa bali ya 3 trillion? Si ni uongo. Hata kama sisi ni maskini, sisi sio wajinga. Na kama kuna uwezo wa kufanya hiyo, mbona unangoja uchaguliwe? After 9 years you just realize they are poor people. Hiyo ni kutumia maskini vibaya. Watu sidanganya watu watukiingia kupewa pesa ya bure. Hatutaki pesa ya bure. Tunataka tusaidie biashara zetu kwa ile mfumo wa uchumi ambayo ni dhabiti. Tupunguze ushuru, tumeumia. Mafuta imeenda juu. Gas imepanda tena by 350 shillings. Serikali inafinya watu kila mahali. Akina mama hawezi enda saluni. Vijana hawezi enda katia demu vizuri unanunulia soda. Hakuna kitu. Zinataka serikali ya Musalia, serikali ya Weta, hii serikali ambayo tunaangalia. Just punguza the tax. Punguza ushuru. Tuache ufisadi, watu waache kuiba. Punguza budget iwe kidogo, kuwe na pesa mfukoni.